Take control of the numbers and supercharge your small business with Xero. That's Xero. With our easy-to-use accounting software with automation and reporting features, you'll spend less time on manual tasks and more time understanding how your business is doing. 87% of surveyed U.S. customers agree Xero helps improve financial visibility. Search Xero with an X or visit xero.com/ACAST to start your 30-day free trial. Conditions apply.
Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of The Smart 7 is brought to you by Sainsbury's, where you can save big on festive favourites with Nectar prices. With Christmas round the corner, it's more important than ever to find value for money on your festive shop, and that means getting your party planning done early. And this Christmas, Sainsbury's have got great discounts to make your festive season truly magical. For example, this week you can get Pepsi Max 24 times 330ml for £7, a litre of Gordon's Gin and Smirnoff Vodka, both £19, and 2 for £23 on selected packs of beer, including Budweiser 20 times 200ml and Carling 18 times 440ml, all with Nectar prices. You can shop in-store or online and save big on festive favourites this Christmas with Nectar prices at Sainsbury's. This offer's for 18+, terms and conditions apply, Nectar required. Available in-store and online, excluding locals. Delivery fee may apply, subject to availability. Please drink responsibly. On today's Smart 7, the coalition of the willing rally around Ukraine, Tories propose fresh grooming inquiry and much more. It's Tuesday 9th of December, it's Christmas card day, and happy birthday, H.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
The coalition of the willing met in Downing Street on Monday as pressure continues to grow on Ukraine to agree to Donald Trump's peace deal. Trump expressed disappointment in Ukrainian President Zelensky for saying he hadn't read the latest version of the deal, which the US president says the Ukrainian people will love. The tone was very different at Downing Street as Prime Minister Keir Starmer hosted Zelensky alongside French President Macron and German Chancellor Friedrich Merz.
Well, I will be putting pressure on President Zelensky. I will be talking to him about the peace plan. The most important thing is to ensure that if there is a cessation of hostilities, it has to be just and it has to be lasting.
The meeting made some progress with the group speaking to 7 other EU leaders along with representatives from NATO, the European Union and Turkey. It appears that the EU is close to unlocking up to £78 billion of frozen Russian assets, which could provide Ukraine with crucial funds for rearming or for reconstruction. French President Macron says Europe is united behind Ukraine.
We all support Ukraine and we all support peace and peace negotiations to have a sustainable, a robust peace. And I think we have a lot of cards in our hands.
Labour has struggled to set up the grooming gang inquiry it had promised this summer, with 2 of the proposed chairs of the inquiry withdrawing after protests from survivors. Safeguarding Minister Jess Phillips is determined to get the inquiry underway, and Baroness Louise Casey has been tasked with helping to get it set up. However, Monday saw Tory leader Kemi Badenoch make a proposal of her own, suggesting ground rules for a new national inquiry that she says should have a limited time window, but a wide remit.
I want to be clear that a national inquiry must leave no stone unturned. It must be time limited, and it must consider the role of ethnicity, religion and other cultural factors.
The Tories want a judge-led inquiry and are asking that Labour adopt their proposals. The fact that there was a comprehensive 7-year inquiry under Professor Alexis Jay, which produced a report in 2022, seems to have escaped their collective memories, although not a single recommendation was implemented. Shadow Home Secretary Chris Philps was busy pointing fingers at the government.
We forced them into announcing this inquiry back in June. They were dragged there kicking and screaming when faced with a vote in Parliament. Here we are, half a year later, and the government has done nothing whatsoever to get this inquiry set up, and their inaction makes them complicit in the cover-up.
The Israeli government announced on Monday that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will meet Donald Trump at the White House on December 29th. The meeting, which was floated over the weekend by the PM, is to discuss moving to Phase 2 of the Gaza ceasefire, which is supposed to see Israeli troops withdraw and Hamas begin a process of disarmament. It's estimated that Israeli forces have killed more than 360 Palestinians since the ceasefire began, and there's been no sign of the proposed International Stabilization Force that is supposed to take the place of the IDF. Former Israeli hostage negotiator Gershon Baskin says it's no accident that things are moving so slowly.
They're 100% not serious about it. And this is why the United States is going to be continuing to lean on Israel and make sure that they do it, while Israel kicks and screams and tries to violate the ceasefire.
Monday saw the government announce its new apprenticeship scheme, which is designed to clear some of the NEETs out of the welfare system. If you're not familiar with the term NEET, it stands for Not Employed in Education or Training, and there are almost 1 million young people claiming welfare who fit that description. To help get them into either work or training, Monday saw the announcement of a new £725 million fund over the next 3 years to encourage young people to take up apprenticeships. Baroness Smith is the Skills Minister, and she says the focus is on creating 50,000 new apprenticeships targeted at a younger demographic.
There were more apprenticeships this year than last year, which is good. But what we have seen is a real decline in the numbers of young people able to start apprenticeships. That's why we're making this shift.
Still to come on today's Smart 7 in association with Metro. Man United hold off Wolves and Stranger Things gets ignored by the Golden Globes. Right after this.
Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of the Smart 7 is brought to you by Sainsbury's, where you can save big on festive favourites with Nectar prices. With Christmas round the corner, it's more important than ever to find value for money on your festive shop, and that means getting your party planning done early. And this Christmas, Sainsbury's have got great discounts to make your festive season truly magical. For example, this week you can get Pepsi Max 24 times 330ml for £7, a litre of Gordon's Gin and Smirnoff Vodka, both £19, and 2 for £23 on selected packs of beer, including Budweiser 20 times 200ml and Carling 18 times 440ml, all with Nectar prices. You can shop in-store or online and save big on festive favourites this Christmas with Nectar prices at Sainsbury's. This offer's for 18+, terms and conditions apply, Nectar required. Available in-store and online, excluding locals. Delivery fee may apply, subject to availability. Please drink responsibly.
Take control of the numbers and supercharge your small business with Xero. That's Xero. With our easy-to-use accounting software with automation and reporting features, you'll spend less time on manual tasks and more time understanding how your business is doing. 87% of surveyed U.S. customers agree Xero helps improve financial visibility. Search Xero with an X or visit Xero.com/ACAST to start your 30-day free trial. Conditions apply.
Welcome back.
This week sees more Champions League and Europa League action, with Liverpool and Chelsea on the road on Tuesday, while Spurs host Slavia Prague. Monday night saw Manchester United travel to face bottom side Wolves. New Wolves manager Rob Edwards has been less than a month in the job, but his side has picked up only 2 points so far this season and remain rooted to the bottom of the table. Things were level at half-time, but United turned up the power in the second half and picked up a comfortable 4-1 win that saw them up to 6th and pleased manager Ruben Amorim.
We improved a lot. If you compare last season and this season, we are creating so much more chances and score more goals and having more real situations of danger. So I'm really pleased with that.
Monday saw this year's Golden Globes nominations announced ahead of the ceremony, which is due to take place on January 11th. Paul Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another leads the way with 9 nominations, including one for lead actor Leonardo DiCaprio. There was also an historic second nomination for Cynthia Erivo, as she became the first black woman to be nominated twice as a lead actress in a musical or comedy. There was one big omission, though, and that was the final season of Stranger Things, which didn't get even a single nomination. Millie Bobby Brown, who plays Eleven, was on with Jimmy Fallon, and she wasn't thrilled that one of her castmates has joined her in the Superpower League.
I was fuming. Are you joking me? We're giving out the powers willy-nilly. No, I was actually really happy. When we did the read-through, I couldn't believe it and I was just looking at him like, we get to be superheroes together!
Yeah! There's an intriguing new movie on the way called Midwinter Break. It's based on the novel of the same name by Northern Irish writer Bernard McClaverty, who also adapted the screenplay. It stars Emmy winner Leslie Manville, who played Princess Anne in The Crown, and Ciarán Hinds, Irish actor and Oscar nominee for Best Supporting Actor in the movie Belfast. The two play a couple who take a midwinter break to Amsterdam, but all is not what it seems, as Stella has to face something from her past. It's due to hit cinemas in February.
I can't go on living the way we do.
We're talking about deception.
You're not listening to me. There's a debt to be paid, and I've been looking for a way to pay it.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes and we'll give you the world. Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of The Smart 7 is brought to you by Sainsbury's, where you can save big on festive favourites with nectar prices. With Christmas round the corner, it's more important than ever to find value for money on your festive shop, and that means getting your party planning done early. And this Christmas, Sainsbury's have got great discounts to make your festive season truly magical. For example, this week you can get Pepsi Max 24 times 330ml for £7, a litre of Gordon's Gin and Smirnoff Vodka, both £19, and 2 for £23 on selected packs of beer, including Budweiser 20 times 200ml and Carling 18 times 440ml, all with nectar prices. You can shop in-store or online and save big on festive favourites this Christmas with nectar prices at Sainsbury's. This offer's for 18+, terms and conditions apply, nectar required. Available in-store and online, excluding locals. Delivery fee may apply, subject to availability. Please drink responsibly.
If you're a smoker or vapor, ready to make a change, you really only need one good reason. But with Zyn nicotine pouches, you'll discover many good reasons. Zyn is America's #1 nicotine pouch brand. Plus, Zyn offers a robust rewards program. There are lots of options when it comes to nicotine satisfaction, but there's only one Zyn. Check out zyn.com/find to find Zyn at a store near you. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.